It's like that. And what he told me was, he said, I am tearing down that system, just like I tore down Egypt and all the power that the Egyptians had over my people and how they enslaved them. And he said, I am bringing in my system. And God's system is a system where it is with God.
With you regarding this, prophetic times that we live in, as far as this big shift that's about to come. I believe that NESARA and NESARA will be the real thing. I don't believe they're going to change the name because the acronym just fits. And I think this movie's about to come to an abrupt end by the end of July, August, September this year. I think something of major significance, maybe two major significant things have to happen. But I believe this is the year that it all happens. Welcome to the show, Julie.
Well, thank you for having me. And what I have to say is I don't know much about the quantum financial system. I have heard of it, but all I know is what God is saying. And what the Lord has told me, and it does, from what some people have said, like I said, I don't know much about it. I just go by prophecy. So God said he was going to take out the world system. And so he said the economies were going to crash worldwide because it's called the beast system. It's a system that has been without God. And so he says he's getting rid of that. And it's going to be kind of like a wealth transfer. The same thing that happened in Egypt, with that one day they had nothing and the next day they had everything the Egyptians had. It's like that. And what he told me was, he said, I am tearing down that system, just like I tore down Egypt and all the power that the Egyptians had over my people and how they enslaved them. And he said, I am bringing in my system. And God's system is a system where it is with God. It's not by man and man controlling it. And so again, because I don't know a lot about the quantum one, I've heard people talk about it. I don't know much about it at all, but I do know that if it's something that is not this, it could easily be the system that God is talking about. Do I know 100%? He hasn't given me that name in a prophetic word, so I can't say, oh yes, that's exactly what he's talking about. I don't know, but I will say there is going to be a huge shift. I was actually on a prayer call with my prayer team this morning, and the Lord had actually given 4 prophetic words. And I don't know if I've ever had that many in one day. Usually it's like one, or, maybe it's one every other day. It's usually one a day sometimes, but this was 4. And one of the things he's been warning about shakings, he's warning about shiftings, he's been warning about people paying attention to him. Because like you said, it could happen so abruptly that it could just be just like that. And you would be like, what is going on? That's why God is giving so much prophetic words. And there's been so much pushback and blowback of prophets and prophecies every single day. But I said, hey, if God can speak to his people, or if enemies can speak to his people every day, and he can speak to the world, why couldn't God speak to the world and speak to his people every single day to warn them about what is coming? I do know something is coming soon. I don't know a month. I don't know exactly when he's going to do it, but I do know it's coming soon because the prophecies are intensifying. And I don't know how to explain it besides when I'm in the spirit and I hear him speaking, I'm either crying, I'm either just like, it's almost like the anger of just like a righteous indignation will come up in me. But it's a thing that's been lately, it's just like, it's intensifying. I can just feel it intensifying. And one of the things he said was, it's building up like a volcano about to erupt. So like the magma chamber is getting ready to blow because it's so full. Scientists kind of know, because of seismic activity, but they don't know exactly when it's going to blow. So we may know the close to when it's going to happen, but we may not know the exact day or the exact hour, but it's getting closer. That's for sure.
It's going to come like a thief in the night, like it says in the Bible. You're going to go to sleep, and you got a bunch of poor people. They're going to wake up extraordinarily wealthy because they are paying attention to the pizza man. That's what I used to do for a living.